Hey, Chris, here, making another video from our unit in Sydney, New South Wales. A building owned by the Anglican, mostly, almost entirely owned by the Anglican Church, and used to house more theological Bible college students. Yeah, so this week I've been talking about the Anglicans and how they use groups to control and to manipulate group dynamics control individual thought and to create solidarity amongst themselves, and also to show their solidarity to other people and produce the effect of fear or intimidation. That is, yeah, look at how big of a group we are, look at how happy we are, don't oppose us or we'll step on you. Um, so I think all week they've been showing that pretty clearly, and it started on Saturday. I made other videos about this. I'm not going to talk about it too much, otherwise the video will get too long. But Saturday, one of the individuals here that live at this building, I call him uh, uh, Nine Toes, Nine Toes Stinkbog. Nine Toes Stinkbog tried to start something with me on Saturday. He was aggressive towards me and was very loud and was like, what? He tried to engage me into conversation with him, and I never fell for it. The next day, they built on that though, because they always talk amongst each other. Um, Stinkbog always discusses things. He's always in the loop, and he always the Anglicans, and they have a relationship. Um, so Stinkbog would have gone to the Anglicans and discussed what happened, and then they would have thought about it, and they would have said, okay, well, let's work on that and see what happens. We'll just keep pressing, keep putting pressure. Eventually something will happen, and he'll pop, or his partner will pop, and we'll have him. We can get rid of him for something that they've done, or something that they've said, or for some way that they've behaved, that we can criticize and attack them for. So I knew something was coming. The next day on Saturday, they had a bunch of people set up, hoping that something would happen, and then what ended up happening was I ended up speaking out the door about the computer crimes that had been committed by Foolfleet. What I wanted to do with that was since he moved in here, the next door neighbor, Snarker, Lion Snarker, the next door neighbor Snarker has, quite often tried to be pleasant with me, but I know underneath that false pleasantries, underneath those false pleasantries, his intention is to either one, engage me and catch me in something that he can use against me, or to convince me to stop, let this go. And neither one is really acceptable. So I just ignored him, and he still pretended that he didn't know Fulfully and that he wasn't involved with what's going on here. But when I said there still is a bit of, leeway. I mean, you have to give the benefit of the doubt, and perhaps the guy never knew about what's going on here. But I think that's very highly doubtful, because every person that's here is indoctrinated before they come, and they're told about the situation. They're told about this unit. They're told about me. They're told about what I'm going to say, and they're indoctrinated. They're instructed. He knew. I'm certain of it. He knew what the situation was. He knew who Fulfley was. He knew what was going on here. He knew about the computer crimes. He knew about me saying that they had broken into our unit, broken into our computers, destroyed our computers, and attacked us and vandalized our car. So I said, it's not enough that you break into our computers. I hear them next door. That's Fulfley next door. He's up again. What is it? when 2 o'clock almost, and he's up in the morning. He's up walking or crawling around. He's gonna say it's his kid, but the phone is burning up. It's really hot on the edge where the antenna is. It's in airplane mode right now, and it's not where the battery is. So he's connecting to the. It's hot exactly the same way when the phone is under high load, downloading something huge. So he's streaming the video, I'm guessing. How is he doing this? I don't know, because it's in airplane mode. It's a Lumia. 1520, it's a Lumia. He's in airplane mode, but anyways. So that's what I'm talking about. They have access to technology that only the government should have access to, and they throw it around like it's dog crap. Like they're a bunch of monkeys in a cage throwing dog crap at each other, and it's completely wrong. So, by saying that about the computer crimes, I gave Snarker an opportunity. Well, you can either be a good man and you can bring this up and we can put an end to this and we can make this public and we can put an end to this and be good people, or you can show your solidarity with him. He chose to show his solidarity with him and went and played the next day. They had a game of circle balls. So I think it was Tuesday. They had a game of circle balls, and then Tuesday came along, and Tuesday morning I woke up and went out to the car, and someone had written 3 X's on the hood of the car. Well, that's vandalism. It doesn't matter if they never scratched into the paint. It's still vandalism. It's still harassment. It's still wrong. It's still illegal. It's still infringement upon my rights and upon my space and upon my property. And the funny thing is why didn't anybody see it? Nobody saw it. If I walk out the door, everybody knows about it. There's 3 or 4 people within minutes. Doors are open, or people are walking by, or people are taking out their trash, or whatever. It doesn't matter. If it could be silent all day long, and I'll go out, and then within minutes, within seconds, there's somebody there. And yet, I go to the somebody goes to my to our car and writes on it, and nobody sees anything. So after that, the week went by, and then yesterday something happened, and so I had talked about Snarker a few times in the videos, nothing major, but in the video yesterday I wrote, in the video I made yesterday morning, early in the morning, I had discussed Snarker quite a bit, and I had discussed how some dishonorable behavior that he had done, and I discussed it in the video, in the YouTube video that I uploaded. But yesterday, last night, or yesterday evening, they were having another game of circle balls, and one of his friends, I was standing in the window upstairs and looking out, and one of his friends says, "Lion Snarker, your neighbor, blah, blah, blah." I couldn't hear it, but he said it really loud. Like I said, these units, I'm trying to whisper right now because these units are so, it's like cardboard. It's like living in a tent. So I heard him clear as day. He said, so obviously he's talking about me. I don't know what he said, but obviously he's talking about me. Lion Snarker, your neighbors. So why? Why connect? And why say the full name and then connect it to me, your neighbor, when this entire time he's been trying to be friendly, and he's been wearing a smile and pretending that he's all friendly with me. And then all of a sudden, boom, just like that, after I catch his wife trying to, on Saturday, his wife was one of the people set up. She had her phone out, and she was like, I made a comment to my partner, look at this, she's got her wife, or she's got her phone pointed towards us. Like, that's not very nice. So, I'm not a criminal. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm gonna carry up my phone too when people are attacking me, but I'm not attacking them. They're attacking me. So if I want to walk around with my phone up, fine, because you people are attacking me. I'm not attacking you. I'm innocent. You don't have any right to put your phone up because I haven't done anything to you. You're just trying to catch me do something. That's completely different. That's entrapment. That's not protection. That's entrapment. Big difference, people. Wake up. So, please, So uh, why back to the Snarker thing? Why was Snarker's full name stated loudly in public, and then your neighbor? There's no relationship between us except for the YouTube videos, and nobody here knows I'm making YouTube videos because I haven't told anybody. I don't have a relationship with anybody here. I have no family in Australia. I don't have a relationship with anybody in this freaking country except my partner and a few really, really close friends. But apart from that, I haven't told anybody about these YouTube videos. So how do they know? The only way they'd know, how would they know about the video that I just uploaded um, about Snarker and his indecent behavior while, trying to get a video, or trying to get video of me and my trying to take out his phone, um, of me in the window? Well, that's what it was. I was standing in the window and he had his phone. He was taking out his phone because he was trying to catch me looking over there. And then I went like this. I looked out the window and I gave him like a little wave. And then he looked at me. I saw him looking through the trees, and then he immediately put his phone back. Okay, so I'm thinking you're going to take a picture of me. You're going to take a video of me looking out the window. That's pretty dishonorable. That's pretty sneaky. So that's, I think, what they were talking about. And I think that's what he was saying when I was standing at the window and he said, "Hey, Snarker, your neighbor." And he was being passive aggressive about it because it's domineering. They want to dominate. They want to put their finger down and they want to assert their authority over me. They want to force me to do what they want. They want to break me. They want to break my will. They want to break my spirit. They want me to cry and boo-hoo and I'm so sorry and please take me into your fold. Let me be one of you. Let me join the cult. So that's what they did. So how did they know? How did they know about the videos? I mean, I haven't told anybody, especially. Now here's the kicker. I never uploaded the video yet. The video I mentioned Snarker a few times in the videos previous to that, but the main video that would have caused a reaction like what that guy did in the lot last night when he said Snarker's full name, there's only a few reasons for that. And one of the reasons is the video, but the video hadn't been uploaded. I hadn't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. I made the videos, and I was up all night doing the videos, but I hadn't put it together. I hadn't uploaded it. So Foolfully must have been streaming the video or assumed that I had the videos finished and uploaded, and told him about it, or they were discussing the other videos. But either way, how do they know the videos are that I'm putting videos up unless they're monitoring my internet activity? Okay, right. They could be standing outside my unit as well. But how can they hear every single word I'm talking about when I'm whispering like this? Okay, do they have a high density microphone pointed to our unit? Possible. I wouldn't doubt it, and I bet you they do. But there's no way. The easiest thing, and look at most probable, my phone's heating up, is that Foolfully's up, is that Foolfully is streaming video somehow, or he's streaming audio, or he's connected to the phone. They have no right to connect to my phone. They have no right to know my business. So it just is secondary evidence that they're tapping into my phone and into our business, and they have no right to be there. There's no reason for that person to have said that. There's no reason for that person to got aggressive. There's no reason for that passive-aggressive statement loud enough for me to hear when he knew I heard in the window. And this is the way they are. They want to pressure, they want to push down, and they want to assert their authority. And they're aggressive. And they won't stop until they get their way. So, how is it, Snarker, that you say that you've grown up all your life in your church organization, and yet you behave like this, and you hang around friends that behave like this, and you're going to let your kid grow up like this? I've got a story for you. I saw something here that I'm sure that you might think twice about having your kid hang around with these people that you think are your friends. And as far as everybody else out there that goes to church, God is awesome, fantastic, but look at these people honestly that you hang out with in your congregations and tell the truth about them. And if they're not good people, don't go to the congregation. Jesus' teachings do not include anything that these people are doing. Read your Bible and you'll see that. If you don't care about what Jesus says, then the only reason that you're going to church is because it's political, because it's economic, and because it's social. And if that's the only reason, then you're no better than a terrorist, because the only reason terrorists do the thing they're doing is because it's economical, it's political, and it's social. It's got nothing to do with Muslim faith. It's got nothing to do with Allah. It's got nothing to do with anything that's good. It's got nothing to do with anything that's pure. Now, if you think that you're going to Bible college because you want to get a husband, or because you want to get a wife, or because you want to get a family or a job, well, then you should maybe rethink what you're doing. And if you're in Bible college just because you want to commit computer crimes and you want to get a job with the government on a task force, cybercrime task force, well, anyways, all these things happened for over and over and over and over again since the minute that we've moved in, all these techniques and tactics. And I don't see them stopping anytime soon. So I encourage individual thought, and I encourage, hopefulness in the future. But if this is our church leaders, and if this is the good people that are going to church that are committing crimes like this, well, I'd hate to see what the criminals are doing.